welcome back for lesson 2 where we're going to create and add an IoT device. In this section, you will create and add a device to the ThingSmart server. So we're going to add a new chain. We'll create a rule chain first. This will be used in the new device. Click on the Rules Chain button from the left panel. Click on the plus button at the upper right hand corner. This will create a new chain rule, or at least give you the option to create a new chain rule. Now we're going to type in under name, temperature, rule, and then click add. I'm typing it exactly how I see it with rule capitalized. Now you'll have 2 chain rules. Click on Open Chain Rule button on the right hand side of the temperature rule. So I'm just going to scroll this open a little bit. This is the one that they're talking about. I'm going to click on that icon there. Here's where we're going to see a program. Now to the left side, you're going to find a message. Find message type switch. Then we're going to click and drag it to the grids on the right hand side. So message type switch, drag it over. When prompted, type check post telemetry as the name. So let's check, and then post is all capital, space telemetry, and then click add. Now we'll have something like this with an input and then the check post telemetry thing that we made. Next, we're going to find check existing fields and drag it to the grid. So that is up here on the top on the left hand side. We're going to drag and drop this. Now we're going to type in check temperature under the name field, check temperature and humidity fields as a name. And in the message data area, we're going to type temperature and then type humidity. Hit enter. Basically, after you hit enter, it solidifies what you typed in. And click on add. Make sure I did that right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Okay. You should have something that is shown below, which we did. Next, we're going to find script and drag that to the grid. So that is actually on the bottom down here. We're dragging that over here. And the script should be check temperature and humidity data in the name field. Then change the script in the function filter area. So the function filter area here, we have to update that with return message temperature greater than 68. So I'm just going to get rid of this 20 here. 68 space ampersand MSG dot temperature space left arrow space 71 space and n space MSG dot humidity space right arrow 40 ampersand space MSG dot humidity left arrow, space 60. Okay, that looks good. Just looking it over again one last time before I hit add. And it does look okay to me, so I'm going to hit it. And once again on the left hand side, find Save Time Series. So scroll down. Save Time Series. We're going to drag and drop that over. And in the name, we're going to type in save the, helps if I have my fingers on the right keys, save the entry. And then we're going to change the default to TTL in 3 seconds. And then click add to confirm it. Now for the last time on the left side, we're going to find create alarm. And in the name, we're going to type in warning. And then in the function details, down here, we're going to add the details after var, it looks like. So at the end of the first line, just hit enter to end up on a second line, and then tab over and start typing in details dot temperature space equals space MSG dot temperature colon, oh I'm sorry, semicolon, hit enter again. It already does the tabbing for you. Humidity, start typing in the next line, space equals MSG dot humidity semicolon, and then everything else looks fine. I didn't have to make any changes to anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and hit add. Oh, I spelled details wrong. There we go. Now the add button is available. Now your grid area should look something like this, and the next step is to connect them like a chain. So I'm going to just position everything as we see it. So save entry was over here, warning is over here, check existence is over here, message post over here, and check temperature over here. And that looks kind of similar. So to connect the chain, you're going to click on the round connection point to the right side of the input, and then drag it to connect to the point to the left side of message type switch. There we go. And then after you release the mouse, it should create a link with the arrow pointing in that direction of the data flow. Okay. Use the same method to create a link between message type switch and check existing fields. Okay. When prompted, select Post Telemetry as the link label. So if you just click on the link label field, there should be a pop down for Post Telemetry. And then we're just going to hit add. Then add a link between the check existing fields and script. So that's this one here. Click on that circular node, drag and release the mouse. And then here we're going to type out, or I should say select true as the link label. Okay, and then hit add. Now we're going to add the link from script to save the time series. So okay, save time series. Oops, I accidentally selected the wrong thing. There we go. This will also be true. Hit add. And then from script you create alarm. And this one's going to be false. So far so good. I'll save the changes by clicking the orange checkmark button in the lower right corner. Leave the window open, proceed to the next step. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. We're going to come back for section 2.3 where we're going to add a new device.